Hello, 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 hooray! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're at. Thanks for tuning in Digital Entrepreneur Talks. I'm Sherry, original from Taiwan 40 years ago. I came to the United States for graduate study. Currently, I live in Virginia teaching online courses at home. Last year, I started my online business as a side hustle. Today, it is my great honor to interview Anne from Canada, who has accomplished many milestones in this business. Anne will share her journey with us. So first of all, Anne, could you tell us your background and what inspired you to start your online business?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Sherry. It's really a treat to be here. And I'm from Ontario, Canada. Right now, I'm at my summer cottage for a little while because I can work from anywhere. So that's a nice treat. And I had a long career in the corporate world and then as an entrepreneur. And I did very well until all of a sudden everything kind of came to a halt. And our parent company kind of shut down my markets. And so I found myself at 58 years old, out of work with no income and not enough saved for retirement. And so I was looking for what else I could do. At that point, I had been working with a supplement company, building distribution for them. And, I really didn't want to start looking for a 9-to-5 job. I was 58 at the time, almost 60. And I just thought, I don't want to start, hustling for a job at almost 60. And really, how many people even hire 60-year-olds now? So I was looking for what I could do. And when I saw this business, I thought, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need. Because for me, I needed something that could pay all my bills, that could allow me to travel and enjoy my life, because that's what I love to do, not be tied down to a desk, be able to work from anywhere, and also have enough to start saving more money for my future retirement. And so that was what I was looking for, and that was exactly what this business delivered.
Wow, and you are so smart. Let me tell you, I'm teaching online courses at home, and all my students are adult learners. And actually, I have so many students came back to school in their 50, 60, and I even have the oldest student who was 70 when he took my course. And I understand they just need to borrow the student loan after 2 years in a master program. Wow, they have more loans to pay off. So I would say, and you are so smart. You didn't take my student approach and just start something real and can help you to pay off your loan. So I really applaud you. Okay. And so my next question, did you experience any challenges after you started your online business, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, well, great question. And I love that with your classes, you're teaching people who are 50s, 60s, even up to 70, because, I believe that it's never too late to learn something new. And in my opinion, if you're not growing, you're dying. There's no standing still. And so growing to me means learning. And learning can be frustrating. It can be tricky. You can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get it. And probably, those were some of the challenges, because for me, I was learning a lot of new things. And, our business is all online. And of course, I had used social media, a little bit. to kind of post my things, but not for a business successfully anyways, and not learning all the things I needed to learn for this business. But what I loved about it was that everything was laid out for us. And it doesn't matter that I was 60 when I started this business. I just started in October last year. I was able to follow the training step by step, bit by bit, and gradually learn what I had to learn. And it was there. It was not, I won't say it was easy, but it was simple. And as long as I didn't get overwhelmed or frustrated or, throwing up my hands and saying, oh my gosh, I'm never going to know how to do this, then it worked. And I love it because, I feel like at 60 years old, I've learned more in the last, 6 months than I've learned in the last 10 years. And that's a great way to be at any age, but especially for, someone who's maybe, in the last half of their life and having gone through a lot of things in their life. So that's been a real treat. It's been a challenge and a treat, and I'm still learning every day. I'm still figuring things out every day. But now I get to help other people also with their learning journey and their online business journey. And that's been a nice treat as well.
Wow, definitely I can resonate what you say. Even I'm teaching, I always keep learning and learning and learning all the way up to now. And I still need to teach it because learning because I'm teaching healthcare administration. As you know, the healthcare has evolved from time to time, especially the United States. Canada might be a little bit slow, but in the United States, there has been so many things changing in like even like advanced technology and coming up here, there. And so my students are adult learners, so I have to share the latest information. I don't try to just share something 10 years ago. To me, it's ridiculous. And so even I joined the business just like 2 months before you, and I have learned so much because it's completely different from my expertise. So I'm still learning and learning. And I would say this business definitely for everyone. And one of my mentee is 76-year-old, and also but because she doesn't speak English, so this is like a disadvantage. But I want to be patient with her, and I want her to be really successful in this business. So I'm trying and trying and trying. I have seen you have accomplished so much, and I can feel it. Yeah, you have helped so many people and change their life. And I'm looking forward one day I will achieve your milestone. And because I'm a Christian and I also like to help people. So I just feel like, wow, this business really just what I really like. Okay, we are helping people and change people's lives to be a better. And this is a wonderful thing I really like about this business. Okay, so next question. If you could do it over again, what would you do differently?
Well, that's a great question. And it's funny because I only started in October, so there's not that much time I would have had to do differently. But what I would say, and I'm sure probably so many people would say this, I was struggling for 2 years. And even before then, because my company had gone gradually downhill and, money was going down and income was going down and struggles were happening, probably since COVID. So that's, 5 years now, right? And I would say I wish that I had found this business sooner. That's what I would do differently. Oh my gosh. Yes, I've achieved a lot already. I have been fortunate enough to make an average of 5 figures monthly starting in January, just, in my 4th month of business right up until now. And that has been wonderful. I've been fortunate enough to be able to mentor and coach others as well. But I can only imagine if I had started so many years ago, because our community has been going on it's coming up to 9 years. And if I had started some years ago, like maybe my mentors and coaches, then maybe I would have been able to make a much bigger impact for many, many more people. And, I love what you say about being a Christian and wanting to help others, wanting to make a difference for others. That's been my motivation as well. Of course, I need to look after myself, but that's a small life. If we can make an impact on others, which will, make a difference in their families and in their future and for future generations, I think that's the greatest gift that we can leave behind, is how many people can we make an impact on. And so if I had started earlier, wow, I would have made a much bigger impact by now. But I'm excited because I know that there's years of great work, great joy, and great impact to come. So that makes me really happy.
Yeah. I also asked another business partner last week the same question, and she also gave me the same answer. She wished she could start this business earlier, even like a couple of years. Yeah, but well, I believe God has His plan. Really, okay. Yeah, because for myself, I have taught online courses. I would say since 2006, and I have been so happy teaching and also help my students learn and earn a degree, and then they can find a better job and also kind of change their life. But I never thought about this online business until last year. Okay, it wasn't a nice story. Somehow I lost my saving, and I believed God has a purpose behind this. But if things did not happen, I'm just do whatever I like. But really, after I have the opportunity to to know about this digital business, and I know about the mission, and also I know about the entire global community, I was just so excited because I have met so many like-minded people, and so this is all about not just a business, also our personal life and what is our purpose, or maybe for some people they will be like their personal mission or objective somehow. So yeah, I also I can tell you, if you ask me this question, I will also say I wish I know about this business few years back. Yeah, but once again, I feel it's never too late. And maybe like 3 years or 5 years later, when we look back, what and we will have a different point of view. But I know at this moment we all feel the same way. Yeah, we wish we could start it earlier. So this brings to my last question. Okay, what advice would you give to someone who's just starting out or thinking about starting an online business?
Yeah. Well, I love that. I love that we're all saying we would have started earlier, but you know what? It's always the right time at the right time. That's truly what I believe, because all of our experiences have led us to this point, and whenever you start is the right time. But I would say, if you're looking at this, you've been maybe following Sherry, you've been looking at her page, maybe you've been following me. There is nothing to lose, right? If you want change in your life. Now, I would say if you don't want change in your life, you're very happy with your life as it is, you don't want anything more, it's not the right business for you. But if you want any kind of change, maybe you want more time freedom, maybe you want more income, maybe you want the ability to work from wherever you are in the world, maybe you want to leave more for your family, or just have more experiences in the world, then just take a look because it doesn't cost anything to look. If you want to go ahead and take the next step, that's fully refundable as well. And you can see all the details, but you absolutely have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain. So I would just say, go ahead. If you're watching this on Sherry's page, message her. If you're watching this on my page, message me and let's talk and let's see if this could be a fit for you.
Yes, I totally agree with you. There's nothing to lose, but unfortunately, I know many people out there, they always hesitant. They are not sure about, and they don't have the guts to take any action. But I believe you and me are pretty much similar when we first saw about this digital business. Even we were not ready. We were not 100% sure, but we have the guts to take the action, and so I never regret what I did. And really, so I just want to let anyone watching this live or maybe watching the recording, really, there's nothing to lose. And even you need to pay the $149 to understand the business model and also more detailed information about this digital business. But your time, your effort, it's really worth it. It's nothing like will waste your time or your effort. And if you don't really look at, okay, I always use my background as an example. Yeah, you don't see it very clearly, but I know many people just try to look at the room, okay, the house inside from the window, but how much you can see. You have to have the key and open up the door and get into the house and look around every single room, especially if you want to buy the house or even if you want to rent the house. You have to inspect every single room and even the toilet. I always mention that because I was a real estate agent many years ago. So even like a toilet, yeah, you just need to inspect, make sure it works. Not wait until you move in and you'll figure out, oh, there's something wrong. So this is the same applied to our business. $149, just like the key to the house. Once you open the door, you will see, wow, this house is so gorgeous. And you cannot just try to pick at the house, how do you look like, just from the window. It's just like a very limit view. So yeah, I also encourage everyone. There's nothing to lose, and just need to take action. So this is our last conversation, and finally, I just want to say thank you for everyone watching this digital entrepreneur talk. I hope our information will benefit you. And if you feel you might be ready or you are not quite sure, it's okay. Just message us and let's connect and let's talk about this digital business. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.